Bom dia!
And welcome to the mega clearing setup.
Saudade project! Yay!
We're trying to get funding, but we need to get some work done. Wish us luck.
We have a deadline!
Alright everyone, welcome to the slightly crazy sourdough project. These guys are desperate for their walk, but that's okay because we just went to a meeting about our farm and we've been told we need to measure the farmable areas. So come with us whilst we measure our farmable areas so we can start turning this place into an actual functioning farm.
Yay! I was thinking of a bad pun. It's gonna be a heck of a lot of work to do.
I'm really sorry about that. Vamos embora! Don't hide them up, Carlos. Vamos! Come on, Nuddles, let's measure stuff. I'm gonna be covered in ticks, aren't I? That point. Snakes! It keeps coming back on me. I was fine yesterday afternoon and then like 8 o'clock it was coming back again. To the person who's been recommending that tea, I'm going to try and get some tomorrow. But yeah, excuse my voice, I'm trying. So we went for this meeting yesterday that we had heard about. You can get financial help to get farms up and running properly. The last couple of years, as you know, we've just been trying to trim and clear as much as possible, and now we've got the better equipment. It's definitely, no, don't blow over. Wind. Stop it. But yeah, over the last couple of years, we've just been trimming and clearing and chopping and all sorts. Well, mostly Carlos, to be honest, because I don't know, he loves it. But yeah, we've been doing a lot of that. And we discovered this field. Obviously, we've got another one below here. We've got the one up above here, which is more, we've been using it more as access, but there's no reason we can't plant there. And the big area that was covered in mimosas, Carlos has now cleared. We could think about planting trees and stuff in that area. To get like financial help, you need a minimum of half a hectare that is clear and ready to go. And I think this year we finally have that. I was thinking I might put up the drone if it stays not too windy. I've not been able to put it up recently because it's so windy. And I know we had people asking about the map that I drew a few years back, so I think I'll put that up in this video to help explain what's going on. Wind, don't blow over my camera, I swear to God. I need a better stand. Anyway, yeah, you need a minimum of half a hectare, and that can lead to about €500 if approved to get more planted. So it needs to be an area like this. Like if there's an odd tree, that's fine. Obviously loads of people have odd cork trees or odd oak trees, which, you know, are protected anyway here in Portugal. So this is a good example where, yeah, it needs its last trim before the summer, but if we came here through with a strimmer now, quickly, we could start planting tomorrow if we wanted, right? So it needs to be ready to go. I've got another tick trying to crawl up my leg. Every time I come to these fields at the moment, I've got ticks crawling up me. Anyway, another reason to strim your land. But yeah, it needs to be a flat field ready to go like this. So we're on a bit of a mission now to completely clear the one below here, which is the one that Carlos has been doing a lot recently. And there's a little bit near a house we need to give a once over because stuff's growing back. But hopefully, once we've done that, we should be able to apply and start building irrigation systems with the money, and planting in those fields. We were talking to the guy who organises it all. Obviously he's a bit more of a professional, and he was recommending not too many cherry trees because of bugs and their need for water. Although I'm going to plant some because I do love them, and I'm thinking if we plant them near our house, we have our grey water that waters a lot of that field anyway. So up there we will plant some cherry trees, and then in areas like this, dot olive trees everywhere. And then next year we should in theory be able to get more funding, and then we can plant actual crops in between all the olive trees. So that's the plan. I'll list the fields now and try and do a overlay of some drone footage. So I'm currently standing in what we call the secret garden, because I did originally want to turn it into a flower field, but obviously it's looking more like it's going to be olives. We didn't know this field existed. It was completely overgrown and surrounded by just meters and meters of brambles when we first moved here. That's why it's called the secret garden. So we want to apply for this particular field. The field above, which is where a few weeks ago I was trimming a really big old olive tree we have. We do have another one here that needs sorting out. I've been saying I could do it for years and then we never get around to that one. But yeah, the field above, I think planting some rows of trees like along the sides would be really good for there. So we're going to apply for that field. We've got like the big slope, the mimosa slope. That area, again, probably olive trees will be best there. It's a bit rocky and it's not going to be so great for irrigation because it's a bit higher up on the land. So I think olive trees will be best up there because you really can just leave them to do their thing and then just trim them every year and that's it. You don't really have to worry too much. That comes around to the bottom of our house. We've got a huge, really long field that runs along past the train tracks in the bottom of our house. So that's where I'm thinking of planting a few cherry trees, maybe more than a few cherry trees. We've got enough room, might as well use that field. It's already pretty well irrigated sort of naturally, or because of the grey water from our house. I can hear a cat, but I can't see a cat. Hello. But yeah, we're gonna fill that hopefully with some more cherry trees there, and then the field below here, which is the big one that Carl's been working recently, again probably dot olive trees through it this year. I am thinking I probably eventually want to get something like a polytunnel down there so that I can overwinter peppers. So I'll need to allocate a bit of space for that. But that's the area I want to build a lot more irrigation on, so that we can actually plant crops in amongst the olive trees. I know in the UK you would think not to plant trees in a field, but here actually it gets so hot in the summer, it's actually really good, and I've seen a lot of people do it. The shade from the trees can protect the other veggies. Like we found that even hot pepper plants get sunburnt here, I think because we've got high altitude and it's hot. So yeah, pepper plants which are from like tropical climates get burnt here. So somewhere where they can get a little bit of shade in maybe the middle of the afternoon or late afternoon would be great. So having olive trees dotted throughout there this year, and then proper crops sort of maybe starting the end of this year going into early next year. That's the plan, but we do have to prove that we are planting the trees throughout this area. So do take note of that if you are wondering about financing for farms. You do have to provide proof. If everything goes well in our next meeting, which is a week yesterday, so when this video comes out we'll probably be in a meeting, and it will be my birthday. Meetings for my birthday, yeah. But yeah, once we go to that meeting, if he says yeah, let's go ahead, we have to like take photographic evidence that this is ready to be planted. So yeah, that'll be interesting. I think there's an app and it's like measuring stuff. I know it does look a bit messy here, but literally in a single day all of this could be clear, so that's fine. And also the reason I haven't been helping Carlos with trimming is because he destroys all of the ear protection and the eye protection. We used to have several of them. He's quite happy to use ones that have looked like spiders living in the ear holes and stuff. But he's promised me he's going to buy some more so that I can at least help him do brambles or whatever. So hopefully I'll be able to help get on top of it a bit more, because at the moment, yeah, it's a bit crazy. But let's see. Wish us luck, because I do really want to get this farm like properly running. It will be really great. It's just such a beautiful land, and it is kind of magical, as someone said the other day. Oh, I'm a little bit nervous and a little bit stressed because I really want to get this going. Right, Carlos is just talking to the blokes who work up at the top to help him switch over his blades, because all of our equipment is in the back of the car still, which we still haven't got back. There's still electrical problems. But yeah, he's just going to get his blade swapped over with the people at the top, and then he's going to get strimming. So expect lots of strimming. Carl's just shouting at me, he's nearly back. But yeah, a big issue we have on this area here, which is the field below the one I was just chatting in, is wild apple trees. We need to cut these all down because they're not going to produce. They're actually more a pest than they are anything good at the moment, as you can see. So these are the ones, the old ones that actually reduce. They're flowering. These just went straight to being leaves, so we need to cut those all back. And they take up, you can make it out with the sunlight, the wall is like way back there. It's quite a fair bit, couple of meters. So I think this area and the broom is what we're going to focus on, because I think that's the bit that's going to hold us back. But this field is actually nearly as double wide as it currently looks, but there's just so many of those there. Anyway, I'm going to go meet Carlos. I'll go up the steps. I haven't continued my steps yet, I've been too unwell. I'll do them soon. They are still functional, that's the main thing. Yeah, so you can see how far back there, that's where the wall goes. And then it's like way back there. Those taller ones are actually on the next level up. So I think this area and the broom that's trying to grow back near our house, that's what will get sorted. And I'll feel a lot more confident of being approved. Right, let's find Carlos.
Hello lads, had a little bit of a pause break, a little bit of lunch, a little bit of water. Look how marvellous the garden's looking banging. But yeah, so Charlotte is going to be doing some more. She's going to carry on the work that she's going to be doing. Okay. And I'm going to go back this way, in fact, to keep on clearing the land, which is going to be amazing. But let me get some petrol because I think the fuel might be finishing soon. guys.
He's been working really hard. I don't know if you can see behind me how clear that's looking. We will need to do a big fire for sure. But it's just looking so much more open already. Yeah, just clearing like these little bits of broom that I've grown back makes such a difference. I mean, when we first moved here, it all looks like that, all the way like up to over there. So you really put that chainsaw to work that first year, huh?
Mate, yeah. So because of the way that the blade works, it's got diamond cutters on them. Whenever I use it and I hit them with a rock, they just break. So I'm gonna go into the other field and chop down all of the apple trees to make my life easier when trimming using the saw blade. So
yeah, just like another hour and that's it, innit?
I'll do another 30 minutes or so.
Yeah, yeah, you've done so much today, you have.
I've done loads. So. Yeah.
I feel a bit guilty because I'm absolutely useless. I was trying to move the stuff around. There's so much pollen and I've got the flu already, so it's like, yeah, just I've also pulled about 1 billion ticks off me, throwing like twigs over my head and whatnot using the rake. Yeah, we should. I actually don't think it's going to take as long as we think to get this done.
No, it's just the actual fires are the bit that's going to take the longest.
Yeah.
To be honest, but
yeah.
Yeah, but aside from that, it's all good, honestly. Right.
Yeah, it's looking so much better. All right, let's go see what down on that field's looking like and see how far Carlos can get with his super duper strimmer extraordinaire.
Yeah, man.
don't know if you can see, lads, but you can start to see the wall. It's still about 1 metre thick, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, you can see
Oh,
it.
that's crazy.
It's there.
Wow.
Might just look like a big void on the camera.
Yeah.
I kind of got trapped in the field a bit. I was trying to move out the way like
I'll come back. I'm probably going to come back at 7 o'clock. I want to chill out for a little bit, have some toast.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you feel too tired, full stop,
Yeah.
then
I
don't
just
worry.
need- I need
You've
to
done
swap
loads today.
I got a hole in my shoes. Probably not the best ones for chopping. Oh, hey Tick.
Oh
Bye,
yeah,
Tick.
it's ticks galore today, mate.
It's my first one.
I don't know, I think you might have to get in the shower and
Yeah,
double
for sure.
check.
For sure.
I had about 5 or 6 on me after
Damn.
clearing that field, so
It's crazy.
but yeah, I don't know if it caught it on camera, but how much it's just already like opening this place up. That felt really thin earlier, and now it's much wider. You can see the wall through there as well.
Oh yeah, you can see.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not actually that big, this piece of land then? Oh,
No.
wow. It's
No,
still
you can
big.
see it. There's still
Yeah.
like a good couple of meters to get through.
That's crazy though.
Yeah.
Oh god, oh yeah, that's really fun for the day.
That's why I was getting worried. That's why I was stressing. But then
Yeah.
there's another field on top of that, so whatever I've measured is fine. And then you've got this bit sort of sits at an angle like that, so that bit's actually really wide.
Yeah.
And this bit will be, you can already sort of make out how wide it's going to be. It's going to be like there, plus all of that.
I still need to get to those bits over there as well.
Yeah. I'm not so worried about that bit because it's really tight to the wall. It's
Okay.
these bits here which are like
Yeah.
really thick and making it look smaller than it is that I was worried about, but yeah. I mean, even if we don't finish it, as long as we're as close to the wall as we can be, it's still a usable field, right?
You're a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. Oh, not a poorly there. Not again. Oh no.
In a while. Fortunately, I still have. Oh, that was a bad idea. Fortunately, I still have the flu, but I feel like I'm just starting to come out the other side of it. It's been a couple of days. Another person who is ill, well, not person, but Zare keeps getting ear infections, and so the reason I didn't film earlier this week is because not only have I been feeling like poo, but Zare's been trying to murder everyone because he's really grumpy. He's got an ear infection back, so we've got stronger meds from the vets this morning. That was a big wasp. Hopefully it'll sort him out. We did have some other bits and bobs that we used to clear out his ear yesterday. It seems to have helped, so yeah, if it's not one thing, it's the other. But Carlos has been continuing streaming, although he didn't get to this morning because he had to make a little trip into Fundal for work. But we're getting there with that field. I'm not going to speak too much today because, as you can probably tell, I'm feeling very throaty. But I just thought I'll go through the seeds that I'm going to be planting now. I have loads that are ready for end of March and early April. All of these, it's very much seed season.
However, I don't want to plant all of these. I'm just going to get some seedlings. These are just the ones that I thought would be fun. So I showed you that I'm going to be planting some pumpkin, sunflowers, different varieties of sunflowers, and there was something else. Oh, some Thai basil. And I also bought the pepper plants, different mix of hot pepper plants earlier in the month. It's not been quite warm enough to plant those out yet, but they're looking very happy that they're getting a lot of sun. So yeah, I showed you that earlier in the month, but I went through my old seed packs and I did find some other bits and bobs that I can plant out. The sunflowers I'm not going to plant out. I'm not going to plant out until probably mid-April. We're going to have a little bit of a cold snap right on my birthday next week, which is very annoying because it's like sun, drops by about 10 degrees in one day. But just to be on the safe side, I'll plant the flowers once that cold snap's gone. So yeah, more like middle of April. And I'll plant them directly into the ground. I also bought some basil the other day. Every year I just buy shot basil and break it all apart because you usually have actually like 6 or 7 plants in one pot. So instead of doing seedlings, it's just easier to buy it from the shop, separate them all out and plant them all around the garden. It's really good, and basil's really good at keeping pests away from your tomatoes. So I'll do that probably after the frost as well. But one thing I will get planted, I mean, I'll have a little look through again, but yeah, I'm definitely looking into any extra sort of like fun peppers or tomatoes that I might as well just try and have a go at planting, as well as some beans, green beans, long beans. They were so nice last year. It's really hard to get fresh green beans here in central Portugal. There's always like the tinned ones. Or the navy beans, I think is the variety that I use. They're somewhere in here, I just can't see them right now. But I'll hunt those down. And yeah, so I've got like some yellow tomatoes. They didn't do that well last year, but we might as well give it a go, why not? Green zebra, I did grow some of those. Just extra hot chilies. But here we go. Yeah, these bad boys. These were so nice last year, so I'm going to plant more of these. And then all of the flowers I'll probably do, yeah, in about a week and a bit. But most tomatoes and peppers I'm just going to buy from the shops this year. It's just easier. And aubergines, courgettes, I'll buy seedlings. I'll probably try and get them from the market. I believe they're open on Easter Monday, because usually my lessons land on Easter Monday, but sorry, oh god, I'm so over this. Usually my lessons land on a Monday because it's Easter Monday. I don't have a lesson, but I do believe the market's on, so I might try and buy all my seedlings then. But yeah, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to put on some music or an audiobook and just plant away. I don't have any labels, but I will take a photo and write them down. I always lose the labels anyway. Okay, let's get planting. I'll show you what I'm planting before I end up doing it. that was good timing. What a nightmare. What's going on? All fixed. Those last seedlings that I was going to maybe plant, I just had a look at the temperature. I think I'm going to plant them next week once the cold snap's over. Because it's going to get down to like 4 degrees. And some of those won't survive, so there's no point. Or if I can find a mini greenhouse. And a way to get it back here. That's the trick. Without a car. Let's see how we go. Anyway, I want to go take these lads for a walk whilst they're barking at me and put on some hot soup for dinner because I needs it. Let's see how far Carlos gets tomorrow, and I'll see you then. See you tomorrow.
Hey, good.
Sorry lads if you missed some of the end of that strimming, the GoPro fell over, but look how thick some of this is.
Yeah, crazy.
Carlos reckons there's actually another land access through here going up into the next field.
Yeah, you can see it from here where I'm standing. There's a broom here that is, there's a big broom tree, and you can actually see, I can see through here.
Yeah, it is going up
So
to the next
once I
field.
cut all this bit up.
So we should be able to cut through, huh?
Oh, there's a wall. Oh, I can see the wall actually.
There is a wall.
There is a wall.
So you've lied to me.
You can see the wall through here. Yeah, look. If you stick
I'll
the...
you take this. I have no idea what's going on.
Okay. All right, so it is going up here. Ooh, sort of pollen, man.
There's so much pollen
Yeah,
at the
so
moment.
it's going up through here, and just behind this broom tree. Hopefully you guys can see it, but there is a wall. You'll have to trust me on this one. There is
It's
a
really
wall,
hard to tell.
but it's hard to tell.
There is access there though, you know.
Maybe there could be, yeah. Right, I'm gonna
It
keep.
looks like there's a slope
Yeah.
before the wall.
It's a Charlotte.
I was just checking out all the springs. They're still flowing,
Nice.
which is nice.
Water for years, man.
Yeah, and we've got a load of rain coming next week, so
Oh, nice.
last little top up.
Ah, it's a shame it's for Charlotte's birthday, you know, but
RIP us going to the fancy restaurant, eh?
I know. Oh well, I'll think of something for Charlotte.
You better cook me something nice.
Right, back to streaming, lads.
seeing how they're doing.
Yeah.
They're doing very nicely. Fun fact. There's a baby fig tree trying to go down there.
Oh, hello, baby fig tree.
Yeah, it's nice and watery down there, so. Okay.
You have lots of work to do.
I have a feeling this is a big video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wish us luck. I think we already mentioned do like something to do with land clearing on the emojis. I don't know what else to say.
Maybe put is there a rainbow or for spring or something emoji?
Yeah, it's just a nice springtime emojis.
Yeah.
We want to see it. We love it.
Spring.
We love spring.
Spring inspiration.
Yeah. Next video, which I'll probably start filming tomorrow, I'm going to start going to the market and buying bits to plant. So look forward to that. I'm going to de-weed the garden this afternoon, but I won't film that because we filmed so much of us de-weeding everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, wish us luck, lads. We're really on a mission.
Yeah.
And even, to be fair, like even if we don't get the 500, at least we're a step closer to getting it next year.
We can definitely do it. This is doable, you know. So
It's raining next week, like a lot, like
that's
storms.
fine.
Okay.
It'll be fine. Right. Tchauzinho.
Muito obrigado, Chelsea.
Leave a like, comment, subscribe.